This president believes that the tech companies have a responsibility to make sure that their products are safe before making them public. He's going to call on Congress. I'm not going to get too far ahead of the president.
And that was the Hot Topic Buzz. That's what White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre responded after questions about increasing concerns over artificial intelligence yesterday at the White House. There was no mention of a timeline on this. Meanwhile, President Biden speaking to science and technology advisors about the potential risks of AI. He said it remains to be seen whether AI is dangerous or not. Mike, this is all happening after that letter by technology executives led by Elon Musk to pause all of the advancements in AI right now.
Yeah. Do you know who's not pausing? The Chinese regime.
That's right.
Yeah. So
Good point.
It is the wrong approach. I mean, I understand in theory, I suppose, why they're talking about this, but we had better hope. It's like everything else. It's like intelligence collection, signals intercepts, whatever it may be. We better hope that we're doing it better than anyone else, because the Chinese regime for decades has been mounting an incredibly aggressive collection effort against the West. And we're just now, as bizarre as it seems, we're just now really starting to appreciate just how deep that is, right? And so, yeah, the idea that we wouldn't pursue AI, both offensively and defensively, understanding its capabilities, using it to our advantage, helping us grow the economy, but also understanding the dangers it could present in the wrong hands.
Yep. China is using it for military purposes, I believe. James.
Yeah, it's a great point on the strategic element of this, but the economic element, productivity growth is the path to rising living standards. Also, we have this enormous federal debt. If we ever hope that the next generation might be able to pay it back, we have to have a thriving economy. If these bots, if the various AI programs aren't valuable, then we won't use them. But if they are, we need them. That's what we need for enhanced prosperity.
The CCP has been stealing a lot of technology over the years, but at this point, I don't think this is theft. At this point, they're working on this themselves.
Oh, sure they are. Yeah, in parallel. You know, that's one of the things about doing business in China. You have to have a JV partner, and that JV partner can siphon off your technology. But yeah, you're absolutely right. They are pursuing this, as should we all. The notion that we would somehow stop artificial intelligence development because we're afraid of some sort of Pandora's box, no, that's the wrong way. Pursue it. How you roll it out, what you give people access to, that's a different story. But don't.
And also, by the way, how unrealistic? Like, is everyone actually going to say, oh, God, the White House told us to stop. Let's stop all innovation.
Right.
I mean, it's so unrealistic.
Well, that's like saying, oh,
the world is going to advance.
Oh, God, let's stop.
The question is, are we leading or not? You know, though, it does seem like the president, in this case, seems to have some sense of how little he knows about the subject. I wish he would have the same sort of humility when it comes to climate, alternative energy, et cetera.
I think it seems that way, James, because AI wrote that little speech for him. But look, Maria, you made a very important point here, which is that the CCP, the Chinese regime, for decades, what they did was hoover up information, right? And then would reverse engineer everything. But they've moved beyond that. They still do it. They still steal information.
I'm not saying they're not stealing.
But they now are leading in development of new technologies as well.